Well, hello everyone out there in the YouTube world and all my followers and subscribers. Welcome back to Partickhill Station. So today we're going to be working on that Hornby Crimson Black 5, the R842, which wasn't a big seller, and prototypically it wasn't correct, but I've had some issues with it and we're going to have a look at it in detail and see if we can get it running. And hopefully by the end of this little video we'll have discovered a few things about the locomotive and how we can fix it. So today we're looking at this Crimson Black 5. It's a Hornby R842. And they didn't make too many of them, so I don't think there's a large number of them available. But if you watch carefully, you'll see we've got a little bit of an issue with it. Yeah, as you can see, the gear is locked in place, and then it will start up again. It hesitates a little bit, as you can see, and then it locks up. Very inconsistent. Now, I oiled all the parts in the tender as you would normally do, and I checked the wheel gauge on the wheels, and I oiled all the points that would require oiling. It took a while to figure this out, sort of after closer inspection. I think I'm missing one of those tiny washers in there. As you can see on this side where my thumb is, I'm missing a washer. And that causes it to lock up, I think, because on, there you see the washer in between the gears, and on that side the washer is missing. Now I'll need to search to see if I have a replacement part. I had a search through all my bits and pieces. Some of the items I had ordered previously, maybe from Triang Parts, but as you can see there, I believe that is the washer spacer that is missing, and there's a second one. So this is a complete set, I think, for one of these locomotives. So I'm going to borrow or scavenge one of these and install it into the Black 5 R842 and see how it works. Well, I think I may have this connector and that rod reversed. That one should be in the inside and that one on the outside. So as an example, flip it over and you can see that the connector is on the outside and that rod is on the inside. So let's give that a go. Alright, so that's the first part in, and I will put this connector piece in, put the screw back in, and then go from there. So that screws in. Now that's pretty challenging because it's pretty small and not that easy to get into the hole, but I reversed it first so that it could find the threads, and there you can see the gears are moving. So hopefully that will be it. Now let's get it back on the track. Well, that didn't quite work. As you can see, it's still stuttering a bit and locking up. There must be something bent in there. I'll need to take another closer look at it. Well, it's not locking up as much, but it still is sluggish, and as you can see there's something jamming in there. I adjusted the gauge on the wheels and it helped a bit, but there's still something going on, so we'll have to take a further look at it to get this resolved. So that took a little bit of effort. You know, doing it with your fingers is a bit challenging. It was such a tiny little screw. So let's get it back on the track. So just pushing it, you can see it's still jamming up there in that position. Not really sure why that is. Maybe a little bit freer will get it running. Well, it's a little improvement. Maybe all it needs is a good run. So we'll let it run for a while, warm up, and then we'll have a further look at it. It's running better, but still getting hung up there every now and again. As you can see, yeah, you can see there at slower speeds. Okay, maybe we'll put some coaches on behind it and see what happens. Okay, I've got 4 coaches on there now, and let's see how it does. Yeah, locked up. And of course, these coaches are pretty light and could do with a little bit of weight over each axle. Yeah, it's still sticking there. I'll have to just keep working away at it. Check everything on those gears. Well, this could be the reason why it was stuttering, because the gear on the other side came off. So now we'll have to go about reassembling this. It's possible that this rod here, as you can see, might be bent a little bit. That might explain why it's jamming up. And the other side, it appears to be in better condition. Now, that's something I should probably just keep an eye on. And maybe try and make an adjustment to that rod. Well, that's an improvement. It might not be perfect, but I can keep an eye on it and maybe adjust it as necessary, but it is definitely an improvement on how it was. Still a little hesitancy there. Now, when I purchased this, which was a number of years ago, I got it from a guy in the US, and it came on a plinth, a wooden plinth, a sort of special edition type thing. And I don't recall if he said it worked or it didn't work. But when I started running it, it was hesitating like this, and I put it back in a box in a drawer and left it until now. So I think I'm pretty close to solving the problem. But I'll go back into the technical sheet for this R842 just to check that I've got everything in the right order, in the right place, and then we'll have another look at it. But for the moment, I think we can say another problem solved. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please remember to give me the big thumbs up, because they really count, and I'm finding that very few people do. I do get a lot of views, but very, very few thumbs up. It would certainly help with the channel, because that's what the algorithm looks for. Anyway, that's a nice little set on its own, and we'll say goodbye now from Partickhill Station. Come again.